Well, more and more prescription medications require so-called prior authorizations. These days, 250 million times a year, insurance companies do take a second look before coverage is approved or declined. And that sort of scale got the attention of two entrepreneurs from Ohio. They had the bright idea to bring the approval process into the 21st century.
Kent Station Pharmacy, this is Peter.
Even a small-town pharmacist like Peter Deprill in Kent, Connecticut, sees it happen. Prescriptions placed on hold, requiring prior authorizations, or PAs, before insurance companies will pay for medications.
All the time. Every day. There's at least one every day, if not 5 every day.
Prior authorizations force doctors to decide whether to prescribe something else or ask an insurance company for an approval. That used to mean phone calls, forms to fill out, and faxes to be sent.
It could be a week or 2 type of situation. And, sometimes the patient doesn't need the medication anymore.
Enter CoverMyMeds. It's software that supplies the forms, then auto-populates them with patient records. Once Deprill hits send, it helps put pharmacists, doctors, and insurance companies all on the same page. Now headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, CoverMyMeds was created by a former pharmacist and a software developer.
That's what patients said when they're frustrated with the processes. Why won't they just cover my meds?
Columbus native Matt Scantlin was building software and websites before he teamed with one of his top customers, Sam Rajan, back in 2007. At the time, Rajan was helping to run a successful pharmacy benefits manager.
The aha moment for us is when we decided to put a prior authorization on multiple sclerosis drugs. We found that 40% of our patients never went on the drug.
He learned that most feared they couldn't afford to pay for the drug without coverage. It became imperative then to simplify and speed up the approval process. Instead of sending patients off to fend for themselves, Rajan and Scantlin wanted to tell patients, okay, we've got this for you.
When a doc has an all-drug, all-payer solution, that's when the adoption and viral adoption model really came about.
We've now helped 42 million people.
CoverMyMeds is free for patients and 500,000 prescribers who use it. It's also free for the 47,000 pharmacies using it. Its paying customers are insurance companies and those pharmacy benefits managers who hope that CoverMyMeds can help reduce the costs that build when patients don't take their medicines. CoverMyMeds won't discuss exactly what it charges, saying only that it cuts the average cost of each prior authorization request from roughly $40 to less than $10.
We've picked a problem that can be solved in a way where everyone wins. The insurance companies are a very important customer for us. They're really the way that all of this has to work.
It's been working and selling, too. CoverMyMeds doesn't quibble with reports that last year's sales were roughly $100 million. By the end of 2016, they'll have more than 500 employees, and with insurance companies requiring approval on more and more drugs, an even higher purpose.
This company can become quite large because we're solving a problem that is daily life.
Well, more and more states are requiring standardized electronic forms for those prior authorizations, and the CoverMyMeds model has often been a key aid to lawmakers during the painstaking process of modernizing our healthcare system.